Hi, beautiful humans. I'm Tamika Castamiller, co-owner of the Ranch Houston. I own the Ranch Houston alongside my wife, and we have created this space to provide an opportunity for people to step into collaborative and creative joy. Many of you may have come to visit us or have been interested, or somehow you are supporting in one way, shape, or form. But it dawned on me that you may not know why we came into existence or how. So I wanted to share just a little bit about our story and to give you a little bit more information about us. Come on, let's find them. We are Lenny and Tamika Castamiller, building a collaborative space for farming, collaborative gardening, yoga, and art. Follow our journey to see how we do all of this on a shoestring. So what ended up happening was when I was about actually we have to go back a little bit further to a time in which I visited Costa Rica. This is now about 10 or 11 years ago. And when I was there, it was the first time I really had access to seeing food being grown that people were eating. I remember I was walking along a coffee plantation that a friend of mine owned, and I saw avocados on the ground. I was like, oh my gosh, you just like pick up the avocados and you can eat them. And he's like, oh, we prefer to still get them off the tree. And I didn't realize why my mind was blown. I had never seen that. I'm from the city. And so I just remember thinking one day I'm going to be able to walk through my own property and pick up food and eat them and eat it. And so fast forward, meeting Lenny, my partner in crime and in life and in everything. And we both had this wonderful idea of creating a space where people could come in and help work the land and also take from it to feed themselves. And I just also remember being inspired by a trip to Peru and seeing how folks, like Peruvians, fully believe in supporting the future generations, and just how important it was to them. I thought to myself, this is also important for me. This is legacy. You know, not only do we need to consider what the climate of our world is, how we're treating the earth, but also what legacy am I leaving in terms of the way that I interact with the land? Also, what legacy am I healing? I think it's really important to notice that and to note that there is this disrupted relationship between people who come from a lineage of those who were forced labor to work the land. And, you know, being from that heritage or one of those heritages in which that was the case, there's this disrupted relationship with the land. And we actually deserve to be in relationship with the land, growing and being connected to the land through the connection between our hands and the soil is our birthright. That is our inheritance. This land is here for us to be able to be in coexistence and to not take from it, to not be out of relationship with it, because how then are we going to be in right relationship with land when we have no relationship with it? So this has been something that's important to me, but also I have to tell you, I had no experience growing anything or keeping anything alive. Literally, I killed every indoor plant, and so I just stopped having them, full stop. And then my mother passed away, and I inherited a lot of plants. I called them death plants. And, you know, people understood though that, you know, it kind of gives you something to take care of. This is something that can live on. And I received these plants, and I told Lenny, I said, we can't let these plants die. Something else beautiful cannot be taken from me. And she was like, okay, done. We're going to keep them alive. I'm happy to report that those plants are still with us. It's been 5 years, But what it taught me was that when I really truly paid attention to something, when I really truly listened to what the plants needed, when I was in communication with them, when I was in relationship with them, I could keep them alive, and I would keep them alive, especially with a little bit of help. So now, as we have the Ranch Houston and we are committed to growing in sustainable ways, we are committed to being in right relationship with the land, utilizing sustainable and regenerative processes so that we can help to create more topsoil, to help to offset the compaction that comes through just not caring for the land. We've actually made soil at this point, which is pretty cool to know that we have actually added soil. We've actually added more places for earthworms to come in and more pollinators to come in. All of those things have happened with me knowing exactly zero. And I say this because I'm really passionate about helping you come into right relationship, to come into a healed relationship with the land, especially for those of us whose relationship had been forced and thus taken from us. We now get to choose to be in relationship with growing, and we can grow whatever. We can grow our food, we can grow beauty, we can do a combination of those things, we can grow herbs, we can grow whatever we want because we are free. And it doesn't matter how much space or how little space you have. You know, the reality is you have whatever space that you're living in, you can grow something in that space. And I just want to encourage you to actually do that, because when we are disconnected from the land, we have no connection to the earth. Why would we protect it? Why would we protect it? So if you need any help, getting started, definitely let me know. But I guarantee you there's nothing that I'm growing that you cannot grow. There's nothing that I'm doing that you cannot do. You may not want to, but literally just think about one food you eat all the time, just one food you eat all the time, and go plant that. Or maybe it's just an herb, but it's something that you really enjoy. Grow it with your own hands and experience the satisfaction of that moment of seeing that first bud. And you know what? If you fail, you get to try again. Isn't that awesome? I hope that you will take time to go and try something new. Just go grow something and let me know how you're doing. Let me know in the comments. Give me a message. Let me know how your growing journey is going. All right, see you soon now. Bye-bye.